Hey there, David Amado here from my home office. One of the sort of side benefits, I guess, of everyone staying at home is that when people are making material for social media and such, instead of going to their office space or their professional space, they do it from home. And I kind of get a kick out of seeing everyone's personal space. So I thought I'd show you my personal space, my home office. We're starting here at the piano. I spent a lot of time at the piano, more time now than I have in a very long time, because all this conducting work's been canceled or postponed. So I have a lot of time to practice, which is great because I have a pretty strained relationship with the piano, and it's been nice to really devote time and energy to that relationship and try and rekindle that first love. Piano was my first instrument. I was a piano major in college, and so it's nice to be able to really be attentive to the piano in these days when gathering in large groups is prohibited. And then over here on this wall, I've got all kinds of evidence of my education in case I forget. I've got some neat signed pictures from famous musicians. There's a picture of Dmitri Mitropoulos, the great conductor, smoking a cigarette while going through a score. I have not tried that yet. Maybe I should try that. One of Percy Granger. I've got lots of scores and music and books on music and lots of cookbooks. I love to cook. And all kinds of other books. One of these days I'll learn to read. And over here we have a little bar area. I know alcohol is not the answer, but sometimes I guess it is. A nice piece of old music there. Church music. There's a lovely panorama of Munich, an engraving. A lot of my family is from there, so it's nice to have that. And then here I have got this wall of letters and postcards of famous musicians. There's a program there from a dinner at the Bohemian Club in New York in the 1920s in honor of Willem Mengelberg, great conductor. It's inscribed there to my grandmother, who was a wonderful violist, Lillian Fuchs. Below that, there's a typewritten note from Nadia Boulanger, the great French pedagogue, to my mother, who studied with her. Below that is a long letter written by Clara Schumann. I don't know what it says. It continues on the back. It's super long. The writing is so messy. If anybody out there can read it, let me know. I'd love to know what this says. And then above that, we've got this great letter of Johannes Brahms. His writing's sloppy too, but I know what that says. It's actually, and it continues on the back here. You can take a look at the signature there. It's a letter about Max Bruch. You can see the MBR there at the beginning. That's Max Bruch. Basically it's a letter that says, before you hire Max Bruch, you might want to just bring him in to do a one-off because you got to see how you like him. Apparently Bruch could be a difficult guy to work with. So it was sort of a cautionary letter Brahms was writing. Up there, we've got a letter of George Enesco. We've got a couple of correspondences with my grandmother from Ernest Bloch, a typewritten note from Bloch, and also a handwritten note. And then up in the corner there, we've got my favorite thing, which is a very small little postcard to Henrietta Bear, who was my great-grandmother. And it's a postcard from, I'll take it off here and show you, from Richard Strauss. So my grandmother had written Strauss on behalf of a friend who wanted some vocal coaching. Strauss wrote back and said no. But he wrote back and he signed his name, so that's cool, I think. And then we have my desk, which is empty, sadly, but hopefully will be covered with scores sooner rather than later. I look forward to that. And then we're back to the piano. This is a nice old music stand. This was from my grandmother. The family story has it that it belonged to Leopold Auer. I don't know how anyone knows that, but it is kind of a cool idea. So this is where I spend my time, my office. Bye.